What up, Fight World? It's your boy Ego back with some more boxing. Now, I'm looking forward to hearing some great announcements in the following weeks. You have a lot that's just really in the air. Miguel Cotto, we don't know who he's going to fight next. Will it be Canelo? Will it be Sergio? Is he going to go left field and pick somebody else outside of those two? Who's Canelo going to fight? Who's Mayweather going to fight? Is Khan going to fight Mayweather? Khan going to fight another big fight? Just a lot, and I can't wait till we get to hear the final result and the verdict on some of these big fights because that'll already start shaping up 2014, and I'm really looking forward to it. 2013 has been a hell of a year for boxing. Great ride, great fights. Um, Another thing that I'm really impressed with is how active some of these fighters have been. I mean, we've got to see a lot of these fighters, like Nonito Donaire, win or lose. He fought twice. He fought Rigondeaux, then he fought Darchinian. Rigondeaux's fighting twice, Donaire, and he's fighting Joseph Ekbeko. Mayweather even fought twice against Guerrero and Canelo. Canelo fought twice. Canelo fought Trout, and then Mayweather. Danny Garcia, he fought against Zab Judah. Danny Garcia fought against Lucas Matisse. Lucas Matisse fought against Lamont Peterson and Danny Garcia. So a lot of activity, man. It's great to see in the sport of boxing. Sometimes the bigger name fighters fight one time a year. Um, Adrian Broner is going on his third fight, I think, for this year. I believe Gavin Reese. Then the fight with Paulie Malignaggi, and coming up, he's fighting Maidana. So just a lot of activity from big name fighters, which is great. I really love to see that. Um, Again, just waiting for the air to clear. As far as Canelo, Richard Schaefer, there's an article, and they're mentioning possible opponents. Really, Cotto, he's kind of his own boss. He has a like case by case pact or deal with Top Rank, but he's really his own boss. He can kind of dictate his future, similar to Mayweather, but a little bit less pull. Um, so we don't know if he's going to pick Canelo. Some people are speculating that he's going to lead towards the Sergio Martinez fight because win or lose at 160, he could still drop back down at 154 and make a mega fight with Canelo. Whereas if he lost to Canelo at 54, who's going to really want to see him move up in weight and fight a Sergio Martinez who's a southpaw, who's fought bigger guys. Sergio's fought bigger guys like Chavez Jr. and whatnot. So the jump really works one way. Um, if he loses to Canelo at 154, like I said, a move up seems like retarded. But if he like overextends himself and loses to Sergio Martinez, he can still go back down and wait. Like, oh, I gave it a great shot. I gave it a valiant effort and bounce back. So, um, really, Cotto might be robbing a bank and finding a way to get both mega paydays. So good for him. Props to Cotto too for always having a great resume and taking on tough opponents, tough challenges, really challenging himself. Because really, any way you slice it, whether it's Canelo or Sergio, if he does go that route, neither one of them is going to be a walkover opponent. One thing I will say with Canelo, Canelo as time goes on, he's showing me more and more. He's showing his competitive streak, which is something that I definitely like to see it. Never had a problem with Canelo other than I felt he was being spoon fed. He had a petted record. But he's stepping out of that shadow and kind of becoming his own man, his own fighter. He took on the Mayweather challenge, which is admirable because he's, you know what I mean, under 25 years old, taking a huge step up, fighting Austin Trout, and immediately after fighting a Mayweather. So it just shows that he has balls and he's ready. He's ready to fight. So I definitely think he can bounce back from the Mayweather loss. And again, I'm just looking forward to all the things that are going to unfold in the next couple of weeks with Canelo's fight, Mayweather, Cotto. They're also saying Canelo has other matches should Cotto go the Sergio Martinez route or another person. They're saying Canelo can fight Carlos Molina, which is what I predicted. Um, I know Canelo's a huge megastar. He's a ladies' man, and Golden Boy's gonna do everything they can to put him in a position to get a title shot. Um, so really, we'll see what happens. Carlos Molina is a viable option for Canelo as well. gets him right back into the title picture. They're also talking about the winner versus Austin Trout and Edeslandi Laura, which is coming up this Saturday. Great fight. I haven't done my prediction video, but I really like this matchup. Two southpaws, which is rare. And not only are they two southpaws, they're basically two southpaws with a similar style. They don't do everything the same, yet they are both slick and crafty fighters, really slippery. So I'm anxious. That could be a stink fest, or it could be a very exciting fight where we see the best from both guys. So really looking forward to that and what's going to come in the next following weeks. Let me know who you want to see as far as Cotto, Canelo. Do you want to see that fight, or do you want to see Sergio Martinez and Cotto? Me personally, I'd rather see Cotto versus Canelo before it gets, um, I guess, like a Juan Ma, Yuriorkis Gamboa, to the point where I don't care to see it. In that prime, I wanted to see that fight, Juan Ma Lopez and Gamboa, but a lot has changed in the last couple of years to the point where that fight's not as lucrative. It doesn't make as much sense. It's not as satisfying, as tasty. Um, so realistically, I want to see a Cotto and Canelo because I think that's a more realistic match. Cotto, he wants to take on these tough opponents, so be it. I just think 160 might be overextending himself. He could prove me wrong, but I just think 160, he wasn't the biggest guy at 154, so moving up another group of pounds, just don't know how that's going to be. But then again, Sergio Martinez has shown that he's looks like he's on the B side or the decline as well, getting injured in his last couple fights. So it could be a good fight. Let me know what you guys want to see the most. Leave a comment, subscribe. As always, hate, comment, or subscribe. Till next video's Ego signing off.